Okay guys, before we do get into the video, make sure you guys do subscribe if you are not already, so you can help me reach my end year goal of 5,000 subscribers. Little disclaimer that I do in most of my guide videos: however you do your build, however you play your weapons is fine. I'm just making this video for people who want to learn how to use Hero Blades and their M2s, or people who are returning to Hero Blade and are trying to learn about their new M2s. But yeah, with the disclaimer out of the way, the Hero Blade guide. So I'm gonna start off with saying this: the Hero Blades are not what they used to be beforehand. All of them used to have regular M2s, and in this guide I'm basically gonna be telling you how to use these new M2s that have been added. So we're gonna go over Hero Blade of Flame first. Hero Blade of Flame is basically a knockup. You stick your sword in the ground, and whoever is within the vicinity of that explosion after you stick your sword in the ground will be knocked up into the air. Now, this knock up into the air is definitely going to be followed up by combo, but you want to definitely pair this with Wyvern's Claw and use this M2 when someone's block broken, or when you're basically being overwhelmed by multiple people, so you can shake people off of you. Maybe do an M2 into a vent so that you can get some range and do some damage. Now, I believe this M2, I believe all the M2s of the Hero Blades scale with your talents and basically your scaling. So if you're a Jura, it'll basically proc Jura Flames and Explosion and all those other talents that Flame, Frost, Lightning, Wind, and Shadow come with. The second Hero Blade is Hero Blade of Frost. Now, Hero Blade of Frost, you slam the ground with your Hero Blade and you basically freeze everything and create a freezing effect within the vicinity. I believe if you are crystallization, it also makes a crystallization effect, but I haven't tested that out. Actually, Hero Blade of Ice is one of the Hero Blades I barely go, but yeah, you basically do this freeze effect, and I believe this would be perfect in a situation where you're basically starting off a gank. Use the M2 to get ice on the floor so that you'll be able to proc your other talents like Orbital Ice and the other talents that will help you when you're on ice, or if you are fighting a flame user that just spams mantras. Third Hero Blade I'm going over is Hero Blade of Lightning. Now, Hero Blade of Lightning is a pretty OP M2 because when you M2, it basically laces the floor within a linear path with lightning. Now, obviously, depending on if you have regular or surge, it'll have different effects, but its normal effect will stun somebody and push them back. Now, you can obviously use this intermittently in different combos. That's actually what I recommend you to do, that through your M1s, through your mantras, through your weaving, you weave in as much of the lightning M2s as possible, because it's honestly, I believe it goes through his block, and I don't think you can parry it. I haven't tested that out exclusively. If you can parry it, let me know in the comments down below, but I believe you cannot parry or block the lightning M2. I think you can only dodge it. The fourth Hero Blade, Hero Blade of Wind. Now, Hero Blade of Wind, it seems good, but it also doesn't at the same time. I don't know how to explain it. It's a pulse forward. You just basically do lunge forward with your weapon, and it does like a gust. Now, it really is good for ragdolling. Maybe someone's in front of you or you're being comboed like here with Hero Blade of Flame. It does knock back, but I don't know if it'll really help you. Now, obviously, you can scale this up with damage intensity, make you do lots more damage and maybe burst them down, but the only way I see you using this M2 is if you have a caster build, or if you're just really good at Hero Blade and use the ragdolls to your advantage. Now, fifth and final Hero Blade, Hero Blade of Shadow. Now, Hero Blade of Shadow is probably the most simplest M2 out of all of the Hero Blade weapons. This M2 basically lunges you forward towards a target. I believe it has auto aim assist, but it lunges you forward, applying the shadow effect on them. I don't know if this M2 scales with all of the shadow talents. I don't believe it does, but it applies blindness and it applies damage on hit, and it procs them with shadow, so I think it can also help you proc that fear or those other talents that shadow is associated with. But yeah, if you did enjoy this guide, make sure you do what I said in the beginning. Like the video so that other people may see it, the algorithm can like it. Comment down below if you yourself are a Hero Blade fanatic or enthusiast, and make sure to subscribe so that you don't miss when I post another video, and so you can help me reach my end-year goal of 5,000 subscribers. And most importantly, make sure to have a great day, guys, and see you guys within the next video.